couple years ago, a rumor was going around that the Statue of Liberty is in New Jersey, and that became like a fun fact in New Jersey. But I'm a bit of a border nerd, so a lot of people have asked me, and the answer is a little bit more complicated. So let's start with this. The Statue of Liberty is in New Jersey, but it's also in New York. Here's why. I'll start with a zoomed out view here of New Jersey and New York, and we'll go right into New York Harbor. Tourists who come to the city usually spend their time in Manhattan. You can see Central Park up here, and then the Empire State Building is around here, and the Freedom Tower and Wall Street. And you zoom in a little farther and you can see Ellis Island and Liberty Island neatly sitting on the west side of that New Jersey-New York border. So they should be in New Jersey, and I guess they are, but they're actually part of New York, because back in the day, in 1834, New Jersey and New York were fighting over the border. New York was trying to claim that anything on the water belonged to New York, and New Jersey only owned the land. That shouldn't be a big deal, but back in the day, not only was fishing more important and places to anchor ships being important, they actually needed these piers along Hoboken and Jersey City to receive the ships, and they wanted to get tax money, and they wanted to have control over who was docking there. But New York was maintaining that control. So New Jersey had to take this to court. And they eventually did. The Supreme Court says, all right, New Jersey, you're right. The line actually goes directly down the center of the Hudson, but we're going to give these islands to New York. So that's in 1834. Yet somehow, this map from the late 1800s is still showing the border as New York wished the Supreme Court ruled it, where Ellis Island and Liberty Island are in New York, as if the border curves around and then goes down rather than going down the center of the Hudson. Thankfully, this has all been corrected, and Google Maps does show this the right way. But this old map brings up another interesting point. You look at Ellis Island, and it's this little kidney bean, and you look at Liberty Island, and it's a teardrop. Now we'll go to Google Maps as it shows these today. That little kidney bean is now U-shaped, and that teardrop is now an oval. So why is this? Well, over the years, New York added dirt to their islands so they could use the islands for more things and receive more ships and hold more people. And this did not get resolved until 1998, when New Jersey again took them to court and said, hold up guys, you can't just add land to your island and then claim it as yours. We own the water, so anything that you added should be ours. And the courts agreed. You can see this dotted line, it shows on Google. Zoom right in and you can tell Google's supporting this here. New York and New Jersey, they're sharing this island. The original little kidney bean is New York, and everything else they added is New Jersey. Now, we mentioned the little teardrop shaped Liberty Island, but there's no dotted line here. And that's because since 1998, they haven't brought up the debate about Liberty Island yet. But if they ever do, I have a feeling the same thing would happen, where New York would own half the island, the half with the Statue of Liberty and some of the other, I guess, just fields and land here, but New Jersey would own the shop and the museum. So it could be really interesting to watch how this plays out. Oh boy, I just said really interesting when we're talking about border disputes and taxes and who gets the revenue from the gift shop. Well, I find it interesting, and I guess because you're watching this video, you find it interesting too. But the point is, it's kind of cool that the answer to this question is so complicated. The Statue of Liberty is in New Jersey, and it's in New York. It is sitting on New York land within New Jersey. Ellis Island is in New Jersey and in New York. This building here that everyone takes their pictures with and takes school field trips to is in New York, but parts over here and the entire southern portion of this island belongs to New Jersey. This bridge connects Ellis Island to New Jersey. I think that's kind of cool. Well, I guess thanks for watching, and I'm gonna post more boring border videos because I find it all fascinating.